Hey guys, in this video I'm going to discuss 2D arrays, also known as multidimensional arrays. It's an array made up of arrays. So in this example, we'll create a grocery shopping list. And that grocery shopping list will be made up of separate individual lists. A list for fruit, vegetables, and meat. Let's begin by creating 3 individual arrays, and then add them all to one array to contain them. Let's begin with an array named fruit, or fruits. Let fruits equal, and think of some fruit. I'm thinking apples, oranges, bananas. This is our first array. Let's create another. I'll name this vegetables. What about carrots, onions, and potatoes? And lastly, meat, or meats. Eggs, chicken, fish. We have 3 individual arrays. If we wanted to, we could add these individual arrays into another array. I'm going to create another array. This will be our 2-dimensional array named groceryList equals, and add the names of the arrays that you would like to add. Fruits, vegetables, and meats. So groceryList is our 2-dimensional array. How can we iterate over the elements of this 2-dimensional array? We can use nested loops. I'll use nested for of loops. The outer loop will be in charge of managing each list. Let's name each item maybe list. Let list of grocery list. So right now, if I display list, it's going to display all of the individual arrays. I'm just going to test that. Console.log list. This for loop will iterate 3 times, one for each array within our grocery list, and it displays details of each list. To access the individual elements within each list, each array, I'm going to create a nested loop. We'll use a for of loop again. How about food, like each food item, of list. And I will display console.log each food item, each element, food. So this will display all the elements of my 2-dimensional array. Apples, oranges, bananas, carrots, onions, potatoes, eggs, chicken, fish. What if you need to change one of these elements within your 2-dimensional array? With a 2-dimensional array, there are 2 indices. To access one of these elements within a 2-dimensional array, type the name of the 2-dimensional array, and there's 2 indices. So if we take a look at the way that all of these elements are set up, it kind of resembles a grid. There's rows and columns. Picturing a grid, the first index would be the row. The second index is the column. I would like to replace apples with mangoes. I need to find the row number and the column number. So computers, they always start with 0. The first row would be row 0. And the first column would be column 0. So the indices are 0, 0. And I will set this equal to mangoes. I think that's how you spell mangoes. Yeah, after refreshing, we have mangoes, oranges, bananas. Let's replace bananas. That is row 0, column 2. 0, 1, 2. So change the second index to 2. Apples, oranges, mangoes. Let's replace eggs with steak. That would be row 0, 1, 2, column 0. Steak, chicken, fish. For my last example, let's replace fish with steak. That is row 0, 1, 2, column 0, 1, 2. 2, 2. Eggs, chicken, steak. Yeah, everybody, that's basically a 2D array. It's an array of arrays. It's useful if you ever need some sort of grid of information. We probably won't be using 2D arrays too much in the future. So yeah, those are 2D arrays. Hey, if you found this video helpful, please be sure to smash that like button, leave a random comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to become a fellow bro.